Britain is facing a housing crisis. It's not a new problem. The years since 2010 have marked the lowest 5-year period of construction since the end of the Second World War. It's estimated at least 250,000 houses need to be built every year in England to keep up with population and household growth. In 2014, less than half that number were built. That's down to a combination of NIMBYism, outdated planning regulations, and a lack of political will.
Well, this is my first visit of 2016, and it's a housing visit because actually housing is one of the most important issues we face as a country.
I've been quite open with the fact we have not built enough houses in this country for a very long time, probably 2 or 3 decades, if not more. We do need to be building more houses, there's no doubt about that.
This week, the Prime Minister rather belatedly acknowledged there's a housing crisis in Britain.
Now, it's been described as the biggest risk to the UK economy by the Governor of the Bank of England, and today groups from the housing world, including developers, charities and planners, are gathering in Westminster to demand an end to what they've called the housing crisis.
Prime Minister described your party as the party of home ownership. So why has home ownership fallen every year that you've been in power since 2010?
Because of the consequences of the Great Recession of 2008.
But the economy is now growing and has been for several years, and home ownership is still in decline.
The National Housing Federation says the problem's built up over decades as successive governments have failed to build enough homes.
Despite earning a salary well over the median wage, buying even the cheapest of properties is well beyond my reach for years to come.
Well, the Honourable Gentleman is absolutely right to raise the issue of housing, particularly the affordability of housing in London.
Well, having that aspiration to own your own home is something very British and actually something to be really admire and we want to support.
31. That's how old you are on average when you buy your first home. If you're in London, unless you work in the city or have help from the bank of mum and dad, good luck.
Christina was one of more than 3 million under 34-year-olds forced to live at home with mum and dad. That figure up 25% in 20 years.
We want to see starter homes in London built for at 150,000, at 200,000 pounds, so that people like Matthew can stop renting and start buying.
According to the charity Shelter, 250,000 homes must be built every year, with at least half being affordable homes. But only 135,050 homes were built over the past year. And the private sector is responsible for building the vast majority.
House prices have shot up, incomes have not. So, what's the answer? All the parties say they'll build more homes again.